preference of choice. And being the preference of choice, the music industry, broadcasting industry, this was a must-have, right? As you can see in the recording tape, a tape recorder, you see a tape on the inside, which is analog, and it's a 90-minute tape, right? I believe it's a 90-minute tape, and it's there. You see the counter at the top that's telling you how many seconds we have gone. So it's kind of late because I pressed it late, but I wanted to show you this because it has always been a part of me, right? Broadcasting, this has always been a part of me, having a tape recorder. And when we had a tape recorder, we tape a lot of church service back in the day, because when I went to church, my pastor back in the 80s, he was evangelical, right? So he would evangelize, and he decided to have a TV ministry, and he put it on in Jamaica, that TV ministry. Occasionally he would have tent ministries, but TV ministry was his thing. And from that started, that was all that she wrote, It went on and on and on until I don't know when it actually stopped, and then he didn't go forward again with it, but that was it. So yeah, in those days we had these, right? You'll see them, like even what would you call them, the parishioners walk into church, and you see them with it in their purse, and you put a tape in the back of the whole, like 4 big double D battery, 4 big double D battery, and then they will walk with their tape, maybe a 2 or 3 tape. They will tape praise and worship, they have that, and then they will tape the sermon, and if them have communion, they will keep it running, and they'll just tuck it right there underneath the pew. As a matter of fact, my grandmother used to do that. She used to tuck it right underneath the pew, alongside the aisle, lean it up against the wall. That's it, and I think you had about 3 plugs. If you didn't have battery, you could plug it into an outlet, and if you didn't have outlet, then you'd have to use the battery. What else? For the most part, all you had to do was just remember the timing for when the tape would stop recording, and then you just flip the tape. But that was an exclusive for free, so nobody never bother you. You have your tape recorder and what's it not, you know what I'm saying, and you just record. Then as the time progressed, like I said, in the 90s, going into 2000, this became obsolete. It became obsolete, and from there, people started using their phone to record, right? This was fairly inexpensive. I think these tape recorders will go for maybe the most $50-$60. Then you buy the tape itself. The tape would cost maybe like about $2 to $3, maybe $1. You know what I mean? Depending on where you go, because different quality, different grade. You couldn't. Maxwell was the best. Maxwell, and can't remember the other one, but there was Maxwell and another tape making company. It was the best. Anything else underneath that, the quality wasn't that good, and maybe it was just you just needed something, but you didn't have enough money. You wasn't a big fanatic in all of that, as long as you got what you wanted on tape. So as long as you got what you wanted on tape and you know how to work it, basically you can just copy it and then put it on a good sounding tape, so you don't get no static and the tape don't bust and all these different issues that come with low quality. That was the case. So when you bought the Maxwell was high quality. You know what I mean? And that was the case with that. So yeah, we used to enjoy it. I used to enjoy it. Basically, I used to enjoy it. Enjoy seeing, the tape recording aspect of it, and knowing that, I had an exclusive, you know what I mean? And when you add that exclusive to sometimes, the people them say, oh, beg you a copy. All you're going to beg me a copy now is either you're going to have to give me the tape or I make a copy for you with my original tape. And, that is a little 2 shilling in your pocket, because everything expensive, you understand? And those days tapes was precious. Even right now we still have some old tape recorder, that is obsolete, but them timeless. Yeah. And I wanted to share this, maybe I will use this app more often, maybe I use it and I can do some recording and stuff like that, just to bring back the little vibes from yesteryear. But for the most part, it is a lot, it's difficult. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, say, it's easy, because there's so much. I'm recording simultaneously the screen, and I'm recording on the tape itself. And then it's going to turn itself into 2 things. One, an MP4 and an MP3. And really it should be a one-shot deal. But it cannot be a one-shot deal, because one MP3 will go next way and the MP4 will go other way. So for the Sabbath today, I'm just going to mess around with these things here, and I appreciate you guys listening. It's not a very long podcast. This is just an introduction into a great pastime. It made me even feel like purchasing one again, because I think they still make them. They make them, but everything evolves. So alright, that's it, guys. Make a love shout out. Enjoy your Saturday. The Lord be with you. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. Make His countenance shine over you. Make His presence lift you up. Alright. Bless.